BB, why you get lost again?
Hello and welcome to my channel again. So just a little ride about today. Not going too far, but it's a lovely sunny afternoon on a Saturday in the UK in Suffolk. Not really much to not much to talk about really. I'm just sort of bimbling about really. Well, my Suzuki GSX-8S went in for its first MOT, and I had a service as well at the main dealership the other day, and yeah, it passed. Yep, I didn't think it was going to fail anyway, but because it's only 3 years old, it's just come up to 3 years old, but yeah, it passed, which was pretty good. I was a little bit worried about the exhaust, because I've got an Akrapovic full system exhaust on this bike from the I think you call it the headers all the way to the back box. Sounds really nice, and it's a full system. And a previous video I had a few comments saying, oh, that's not road legal, it's going to fail the MOT, blah blah blah. So I was a little bit concerned, but I'm pretty sure it was road legal, and yeah, it passed, and turns out it is actually road legal. However, it is a little bit noisy, and although it passed, it did pass with an advisory on the MOT to say, yeah, the exhaust is a little bit on the noisy side, so just check and monitor or something. But other than that, yeah, it passed. The exhaust is extremely loud if you take the baffle out. I rode it for a little while without the baffle, the DB killer in, and yeah, that was really noisy. It sounded really, really good, but after about 5 or 6 miles, it just did my head in. You can actually feel it as well. It sort of felt like it was, I don't know, like a vibration in the air as well. So I put it back in again. I might ride it occasionally without it in, just to be annoying to people, and it does really sound nice. But yeah, so that's all good. So I'm pleased with that. But whilst I was in the dealership, I did see a very nice Kawasaki Z900 RS, and they had a Z900 RS SE, and that looked really nice. And I had a little sit on it, and wow, that was really comfortable compared to this bike. And ergonomically, I think it is, it felt really nice. It felt quite comfortable. The riding position felt quite a commanding sort of view, but upright, not as bent over at the front as much, and it did look really good. There was a black ball edition, which is obviously all in black, which looked pretty good as well. And then the SE model, I think, which is the top of the range model, looked like the only difference was it had Brembo brakes and braided brake lines, and the suspension was upgraded. Olinus or something beginning with O, something like that. That looked quite nice with a gold bit inside, gold wheels, gold forks, that sort of thing. So I had a little look. I didn't ride one, but it did feel nice, and I did a little bit of reviews on YouTube, sort of looking at stuff, and I think the latest 2026 version has got an uprated throttle. I think it's ride by wire instead of the cable, because apparently the previous models were a little bit snatchy on the throttle. I think there's a remap which you can do to help smooth it out a little bit, but apparently that goes away in this new model. Yeah, it was a 900 or 945 cc, I think. It did look very nice. I'm very tempted. I think it's a possible contender for when I eventually change this bike, or if I could justify it, a second bike. But there were so many other bikes there as well to look at. I saw a Honda Africa Twin, and a Transalp, a BMW GS. There's all sorts of different bikes there, but that Kawasaki, it just stuck out. Yeah, it looked really, really nice. But yeah, so maybe if you have any experience of the Kawasaki Z900 or the Z900 SE, yeah, perhaps you could let me know what your thoughts are on it. Perhaps drop a few comments down in the comment box. I like my Suzuki GSX-8S, and I think I'm going to keep it for a while as yet. It's done me well. I've used it all through the UK winter. Yeah, and it's been a good bike. I'm not going to get rid of it just yet. I'm probably going to keep it for another year as yet. But I don't know. I'm torn between the two now. Now I've seen that Kawasaki. It does look really, really nice, especially the one all in black. Oh yeah, the other thing I've done to this bike, let me just turn the engine off and I'll jump off and I'll quickly show you. Nice place this is. Levington. Is this Levington Marina? I think it is. Lots of boats here. Quite a nice part of Suffolk. Let me just grab the other camera. And ooh, it's quite a warm day today. Yeah, pretty sure this is Levington Marina, I think. But this is what I've actually done. So I've actually taken the top box off, as I've sort of spoken about in a previous video. It was all good. I'm going to use the top box occasionally if I'm going to do motor camping, or if I need to take a lot of luggage, but because it was so bouncy at the front end and the back, I decided to take it off. I then used a tail bag on the back, which is really good. But if I've got a rucksack on, the rucksack hits the tail bag. Feels a bit weird, but it's okay. But what I've done here is I've found a little solution to hold on my D-lock. Because with a naked bike, it's a bit of a faff to find out where you can actually carry one of these great big heavy locks. Now this is a fantastic lock, but it is a big beast. So what I've done is I've put a little loop, little D-strap on this strap here, and then coming around here I've put some straps around here, and then another sort of strap around here, around with the tail tidy, and it's holding. It seems to be alright. Well, apart from that bit a little bit wobbly, but it seems to be okay. So for the time being, if I'm not riding with a tail bag and I'm just riding with not a great deal of stuff, or I have got a leg bag which I use there. I don't know if that camera's picking it up. Really handy. Yeah, so that's my solution of where I'm going to put the lock at the moment. That seems to be okay. But yeah, so this is the exhaust, and it passed the MOT. Lovely exhaust it is. Really nice sounding. Goes straight in there, into them bits up there, which comes out of the engine-y thing, and then runs around underneath there. I don't know what this funny little pipe is. I don't know if that's the secondary or first pipe, or if it's a catalytic converter. I don't think it's got a catalytic converter on here. Don't know. It's usually a lumpy big thing with a catalytic converter around there somewhere. I don't know. And it goes all the way to this little pipe here, which is really nice. And at the moment I've got the DB baffle kit thingy, whatchamacallit, in there to quieten it down a bit, but it is nice and loud. And there, that does sound really nice. So yeah, well, not much to say really. Just having a little look at the boats around here, and speedboat over there. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not. But yeah, it's a lovely day. It's getting warmer now, and I'm going to have to start thinking about changing my jacket and getting my mesh jacket on at some point. I haven't done it just yet because I don't really want to tempt fate, because I know as soon as I get my mesh jacket out, well, it's going to get cold and it's going to piddle down with rain probably. But anyway, lovely day. I'm going to go out and have another little ride, probably to Felixstowe. So anyway, on that note, until next time, Thanks for watching.